Hello there, and welcome to episode 250 of Unboxing the Boxes, my Star Wars collection. Let's have some fun in this video and open a bunch of packages that I bought during the Walmart closeout sale. Woo! All right then, I had some free time on the evening of Friday, January 10th, so I decided to go to the Walmart online store and see if they had any other, after holiday sales going on Star Wars merchandise. Well, guess what? There was. Before I knew it, I was adding Black Series, Vintage Collection, and other figures to my cart, all at fantastic prices. And a couple of days later, I also found a couple Black Series figures at my local Walmart store that were pretty good prices. In fact, you may not believe the prices I paid for some of this stuff. And the best part is, nearly everything is new to my collection. So that made it even better yet. Now, before I start opening these, I would just like to invite you to like this video, and if you enjoy this type of content, share it with your friends. I'm sure you've got some other collectors out there that would enjoy seeing Star Wars stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, hit that notifications bell so that you're notified when new videos come out. Now, let me get this off to the side. We've got several packages here to open up. Okay. I think the first thing I'll go over are the two Black Series figures that I found at my local store. And actually, I found this online, but it was only available at the store, not at the online store. You had to physically go to a store to pick it up, which surprised me. But if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. These are actually a couple figures that normally I would not have thought about getting, mainly because I just didn't care for the show very well. But at these prices, I could not object to getting them. Because after all, Black Series figures are about $23, $24, $25 now. Let's just say round it up to $25 on most of them. Well, when you can find figures, even from shows you don't really care for, at a really good price, yeah, I'll spend the money and get them. Especially because these were less than the regular price of vintage figures. If you haven't guessed already, you probably know which television show I'm talking about, right? And that would be The Acolyte. I was not thinking of getting any Black Series figures for The Acolyte. Vintage collection, yes, because that's my main collection. Black Series is kind of secondary. Well, I was able to pick up Mae, the Assassin, and Osha for, like I said, closeout prices. As far as what I paid for these, well, this one, we'll start with this one. This one was basically half price. I picked this up for $12.82. Like I said, you can't beat that price. And yes, when we look at the figure, it is actually a pretty decent action figure. Does come with several accessories, basically 4 knives and her hood. Not too bad a figure, actually. Pretty decent for a Black Series figure, I think. And like I said, I also picked up Osha. This one was really cheap. I picked this one up for $7.36. That's almost like picking up a vintage figure or a 3 3/4 inch figure from 10 years ago for that price. And of course, when we look at this figure, once again, nice accessories. We've got Pip, her droid, a backpack, a blaster, and I'm not really sure what that thing at the top is. I forgot what that was. And I don't really want to know if I want to go back and watch the show again. But seeing that I had really good prices on them, I decided to add them to my collection. Now, all the rest of this was bought online, and for some reason, even though I ordered it all at one time, it came in 7 different packages. And the worst part is, some packages were bagged, some of them were boxed, but even the boxes have some damage to them. So I'm hoping that the figures inside are in good shape. Now granted, seeing that I got some of these really, really cheap, if they're in bad shape, well, I guess that's just the way it is. So let's start off with this one. This was actually the last package to arrive. And I think I know what's in here, but we'll find out for sure. Yep, this is what I thought it was. One of the figures I was missing for the Black Series under the Ahsoka show was Baylan Skoll. Baylan Skoll, however you want to say that. I did not have him as part of my collection, so I was happy to see this one on sale. I never saw Baylan in the stores. What did I pay for Baylan? Well, he was regular priced at $37, which to me sounds like an awful lot for a Black Series figure, especially since it doesn't seem to be deluxe. And I don't know if this was from a third party or not. Yeah, it was from a third party, so of course they had their markup. So let's go back to $25 regular price. I got this one for $17.50, which to me is a really good price for a Black Series figure. And as we look at the package, overall, it's in really good shape, except we have a ding at the corner down here, and we have a ding at the corner up here. So, a couple little dings to the package, but overall, pretty decent shape. I like the figure. It is a very good likeness of Baylan. They did a good job sculpting the face. He's got a very long red lightsaber, longer I'd say than we usually see lightsabers. And of course he's got a cloth cape. This is a nice addition to my collection. Nice. Now I had two more here that arrived in bags. And I'm a little fearful for these because there is not much protection here at all. Although on this one I can feel the card that it's on, and it feels like it might be in good condition. So let's try opening this up and see what we've got, because I have no idea what is in this bag. And let's start off with the one thing that I bought that was not an action figure.
On your command.
What we have here is a Star Wars fortune-telling Vader.
Yes, that would bring order to the galaxy.
Basically, you press the head and he says different things. So let's try. He's got 40 different things he can say. And basically you can ask a question and see what the answer is. Now this is something I normally would not have picked up. It doesn't really go with Black Series, with Jazzwares, with the vintage collection, or with anything else really in the collection. Although I guess I could put it with the few games that I have. But when I saw the price of this, I thought, what the heck? Let's take a chance on it. This normally would have been 25 bucks. I picked it up for $6.50. So for $6.50, I thought it might be fun.
What is thy bidding, my master?
My bidding is for you to be quiet now during the rest of the show. So there's Vader.
Awaiting orders.
Force and tell. We have one other thing in this bag, and that is a vintage collection. And I have been waiting for this one to go on sale. And that would be Cobb Vanth, the deluxe edition. At one time, Mos Pelgo, Marshal Cobb Vanth, was custodian of Boba Fett's Mandalorian armor, which he bought off of Jawa traders. And if you watched the show, you know how the Jawas got a hold of it. I've always wanted this one just because of all the accessories that go with it. But now when I look at it, I'm thinking, you know what? These accessories should have been part of a regular vintage collection figure and not called deluxe with the extra price that goes along with it. After all, we've got a backpack, which should have been with him to begin with. He's got his pistol and kind of a rifle, which is normal. Helmet, normal. But the only things that are special to this figure are the rocket for the backpack and the flames for the backpack. That's it. So there was really no reason for this to be at the price it was. What was the regular price? Well, if you've looked in the stores, I guess it was pretty much regular price, 25 bucks. Well, 25 bucks, yeah. For a Black Series figure, that would have been fine. For a vintage collection, no, that is way too expensive. And I was hoping to see it at some point come down to maybe 20 in the store. Never saw it for sale in the store. However, online, it was on sale for $11.66. And now that I'm thinking about it, I should have probably got more than one of these. But it's what I got, and most of the figures I have, I just have one anyway. Unless I forget I got something, then I'll have two. Or if I really like it. So, there's Cobb Vanth. By the way, in case you're counting, this is the Vintage Collection 343. Okay, let's check out this bag and see what we've got in here. By the way, in case you've noticed, the card is not dinged, but it is warped. So maybe I can put it in one of those star cases and get that warp out of there. Okay, we have a Black Series figure. And this is another one that I was really hoping to find on sale in the store. Never saw it for sale on the store. Found it on sale online. That's right, I now have IG-12 and Grogu, along with the Anzelian Droid Smiths. And that's really the main reason I wanted this one. Cool. Yeah, it is cool being able to put Grogu into IG-12. But it's the two little guys on the bottom. You're not going to get those with just any figure. It's got to be a special figure to get those with. Clever Anzelian Droidsmiths refurbished IG-11's salvaged parts into a pilotable frame for Grogu, who operates the droid body like a vehicle. Stripped to the base motor functions, the droid was renamed IG-12. Now, like I said, there's not a whole lot of accessories here. If you just had the action figure, he's basically got 3 accessories, which will be Grogu and the true Droidsmiths. They're kind of calling it a deluxe figure here. And the regular price on this was $32.46. Tell the truth, I think 25 would have been enough for this one. And if it wouldn't have been 25, I would have bought it a long time ago in the store, just because I like this one. I did have trouble with the 32. So what did I actually pay for it? Well, it was on sale for $15.48. That was a good price. I did not mind that price at all. I have one more bag. Then the rest are boxes. Now this one, when I'm feeling it, it feels like what's inside of it might be okay. There is a box inside this bag. And actually there's 2 boxes inside this bag, because you're not going to believe this. I bought 2 of these because the price was just too good. Now, if you remember in a previous video, I showed you the Black Series hologram collection that I have. I had 3 of them so far. I had Bo-Katan, Axe, and Han Solo. Well, when I saw these on sale, I thought, well, time to add another one to the collection. So who did I get? Well, I got Mae, the assassin. Like I said, I wasn't going to collect. Well, I wasn't a big collector of the hologram to begin with. Actually, I've got a collection going now that I got 4 of them. And I wasn't a big person on the Alkalite. But now, as you see, I have 3 different figures for the Alkalite. Once again, when we look at it, that's basically just a clear figure with kind of a sheer cloak around her that would pass the light. We've got the puck on the bottom that'll shine the light up. The reason I bought 2 of these, yes, I bought 2, is because at the price that these were, I'm going to open one of these and I'm going to find out what it's like. Now, I'm not going to open it in this show because I still got a lot more to go through. But in the future here, there's going to be an opening of one of these. Surprisingly, the boxes are in really good condition. We got one little ding down here. But other than that, that's it. Very good luck for it being bagged. Now I know you're waiting. What did I pay for these? These were normally, I'm not even sure what they were. They don't even have the normal price on here. But you're not going to believe the price. Did I pay half price? Lower. 75% off? Lower. I paid $2 for each of these. $2. That's why I bought 2. This way I can open one up, not feel bad about it, and still have another one for the collection. $4 worth right there. It cost them more in postage to send it to me in that bag than I paid for these. Good planning there. Okay, now we got 4 boxes to open. Some of the boxes look good, some not quite so good. Let's open this one first. And when we look at the outside, not too bad, but we did get a ding here, and we do have a crease here, which I think might be just the way the box was made. So let's find out what's in here. Like I said, I do not know. I did not open these before the video. So you're finding out what's in here at the same time I do, which kind of makes it more fun. And, oh, we have a vintage collection figure and an epic figure. Which is the vintage? That would be from the Ahsoka TV series, Grand Admiral Thrawn. A brilliant, ruthless strategist, Thrawn studies his enemies to gain technical advantages, often overlooked by his peers, stopping at nothing to secure a victory for himself and those he serves. Now, he doesn't come with much. He only has a pistol, but that's probably about all Thrawn really needs. And you can tell this is actually from the TV series. When you look at that facial sculpt, that is the actor. When we look at the card, once again, no creases, but it is warped pretty good. I have one little ding down at the corner here. So overall, not too bad. Might have to put that in a case too, just to straighten it out a little bit before I hang it up at the other room. I'm glad I was able to get this figure at a sale price. So what was the sale price? Well, this figure was normally $16.99. Yeah, vintage collection figures are $17 now. They're nearing the price of the Black Series figures when they first started arriving on shelves. But I didn't pay $16.99. I paid $8.68. Yee! I'm happy. Also, in this box, we have an epic figure. And I think I have this, but now looking at it, I'm not quite sure. Oh well, if I do have this as a double, that's fine, because then if I want to, I can open this up. And what we have here is the Mandalorian speeder bike. And when we look at this, we can see this is a cool looking speeder bike. It does have a missile to shoot and an action figure that can sit on it. Now, of course, this is not a vintage collection figure. We got a lot more limited movement on here, but still a decent looking figure. And he does come with the Darksaber as an accessory. So how much was this? Well, the regular price was $19.97, which actually, considering the cost of these things nowadays, that's a pretty decent price for that. Even though the action figure isn't quite as articulated, still a good action figure. This is meant for kids to play with. Let's face it. The sale price on this was $5.68. Now really, if I would have thought more about it, I should have probably picked up a few more of those, along with a few more of the vintage collection Mandalorians. I could have had a nice speeder bike scene if I would have wanted to make one. Unfortunately, I don't have any room in this house to put any scenes together, like some of you out there do. And I have to say, I have been very impressed with some of these scenes, cinema scenes, that people make from vehicles and action figures they buy. I would love to be able to do that, but like I said, I don't have the room to do that. All right, this box I am not very happy with. Look at that. It is dinged up big time on that corner. Somebody really plowed into it. The rest of the box doesn't look too bad. So I'm hoping that there is some packing inside of it that protects what's ever in here. Because so far we've been doing pretty good with the packaging. All right, there is some packing in here. Good, good, good. We got a lot of packing. All right, they could have packed it a little better. We have 3 figures here. 1 vintage collection, 2 Black Series. The vintage collection is VC282, which happens to be Arc Commander Blitz. Can you believe it? From the looks of the logo up here, has it been 20 years since the first Clone Wars series began? Wow. I'm getting old. Let's take a look at this figure a little bit. This is a figure with nice accessories. First of all, we have a removable helmet, 2 pistols, I guess you could say a short rifle, and a long rifle. And just look at that figure. Very well done. Very sharp looking. As far as the card goes, once again, we do have some warpage, almost a bend here. But the card is not creased. Little ding up at the corner here. But other than that, it's not bad. And the bubble seems to be in good shape, although it's coming loose. The bubble has let loose a little bit. And maybe I can get a little bit of glue and just put it in there. Got a question for you. If you were to glue this back on, what is the best type of glue to put this back on with? Just some Elmer's glue or something a little more? Let me know in the comments. You know, I almost forgot. What did I pay for this one? Well, it looks like the regular price was $24.95, which makes me believe this is from a third-party seller, because I don't see any reason why this one should be 25 bucks. But it was on sale for $16.97. And considering I never saw this one in the store, that one I didn't want to pass up. Yes, I probably paid what should be the regular price for it, but I think it's a nice and a good addition to the collection. The next thing out of this box is another Black Series figures that I did not have, and that would be the Mandalorian Night Owl. A group of mostly female Mandalorian warriors spearheaded by Bo-Katan Kryze. The Night Owls joined forces with the Children of the Watch to reclaim Mandalore. And looking at this figure, pretty much just a basic Black Series figure. We have the backpack and we have a pistol. So pretty basic. Nothing too fancy about this one, although it is a great looking figure. Now the regular price on this one was $25.99. What was the sale price? Well, $5.05. For $5, I picked up a Black Series figure. Not bad. Not bad at all. Another one of those, I almost think I should have picked up 2 of them. The last one in this box is another one of the hologram figures. Hologram figures, not hologram. This time, it's Ahsoka Tano. When we look at this figure, once again, yeah, there's not a whole lot we can say about it. We have a clear figure that the light will be able to pass through, and clear lightsabers both in the hilt and the blade. So a pretty decent looking figure, really. The regular price, $32.13. I picked it up for $6.91. Less than $7 for this figure. Not quite as good a price as Mae over here, but still a really good price for a Black Series figure. We're going to save the biggest box for last. We'll open up this other little one here, see what's in here. I have a sneaking suspicion this might be more Black Series figures. And yes, oh yes, these are figures I really wanted. Okay, the first of these figures is R4-6D0. With Navarro under siege by pirates, Grief Karga uses his trusted astromech droid, R4-6D0, to send a plea for help to the New Republic pilot, Carson Teva. And this droid even comes with a couple accessories. That looks like it fits in somewhere within the droid. Can't really tell where from the looking through the box here. But I like the looks of this. The color scheme for this droid is really kind of cool. I like it. Now, how much did I pay for this one? Well, the regular price, of course, was $24.99, $25, which is what most of them are nowadays. This one was on sale for $10. Good sale. Now, the other one in here fit in the box pretty tight, so I hope that it is in good shape. By the way, the package on this one, excellent condition. Have no complaints on that one. This one is a 2-pack, and it is from Star Wars Ahsoka, Captain Enoch, and one of the Night Troopers. And just looking at the box, I am glad, seeing that it fits so tight, I'm glad that box was not damaged, because this box is not damaged. Captain Enoch, Grand Admiral Thrawn's captain of the guard, is an ominous sentinel who wears a modified helmet with a golden face hammered into its mask. Brought to life by the sinister magic of the Great Mothers, these figures look great. If you look at Captain Enoch, I don't know if you could make the figure much better than it already is. That figure looks awesome. And he does come with a pistol with a golden hilt on the pistol. When we look at the Night Trooper, there again, very well done. I like the design. And in fact, it looks like the ribbons on it that look like it's holding it together is not just painted on. It looks like that's actually part of the sculpt, which makes it even a little bit better. And of course, both helmets do have their cracks in them that we see in the show. What did I get this for? Well, the normal price of this one, are you ready for this? The normal price was only $35.87. That doesn't sound right, but that's what it says here. I picked this one up for 20 bucks. So 10 bucks here, 20 bucks here, basically $10 per action figure for a Black Series. Good price. What do you think of these? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Well, we got one box left. This one's got a little bit of weight to it. In fact, this one I think I do already have. I'm going to have to take a closer look when I get it open here. But I think I already have this, but the price was just too good. I could not pass it up on this price. What is it? We have the Ghost from the Micro Galaxy Squadron. This is a really good looking ship. I like it. It's dirty. The Ghost has been places. It's had its run-ins with different space battles and so forth. It does come with 4 figures. It comes with Zeb and Kanan and Sabine and Hera. And I just like the looks of this. Like I said, I do believe I have this one already. But like I said, for the price, I couldn't pass it up. Now, when we look at the back of the box, we do see that there are a couple spots that open that you can put the characters into. But probably the best part is they do have a place on here for the Phantom to fit. Now, the Phantom you got to buy separately. But when you buy it, you've got a spot here to put the 2 ships together to really make playtime more fun. This is one of the biggest ships of the Micro Galaxy Squadron. And this is normally $60. Which, to tell the truth, with today's pricing and so forth, I didn't think that was just too bad a normal price. But like I said, it was on sale. I picked this one up for $15. They were in the mood to get these out of the stores and get them out of inventory. For $15, I'm going to get this ship again. Well, there we go. That brings me to the end of the video. I've opened all the boxes. I've opened all the bags. And as you can see, I picked up quite a bit of stuff. What do you think? Were you able to pick up any of these things for your collection? If you did, leave a comment below and let me know which ones you added to your stash. Now, as far as what I like, I actually like everything. I like everything that I bought here. Even this silly little thing that I've got. I couldn't really be more happier with this particular collection. If you've liked this video, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notifications bell so that you're notified when the next video comes out. Well, I've got to go online again and maybe check out some more sales and see what's going on. So until next time, may the Force be with you and keep collecting.